Horses are animals that seek their safety and security in flight. Their sensitivity allows them to sense every movement, every sound in their environment. This ability and their agility have allowed them to survive for thousands of years. As valuable and useful as these abilities are, in horses, that we want to use and ride in our civilization, they are also a hindrance, not seldom even dangerous. This is how horses are trained in the horse world today, and part of this training is called desensitizing. At Miller Ranch, we refer to this part of the training as leadership. The method leadership, used at the Miller Ranch, is based on an insight gained with wild horses. The behavior of the leading mare is always decisive, whether a wild herd flees or grazes calmly. If the leading mare is calm, then the other horses in the herd will not switch on their flight mode. The goal of training for the horse is that it respects and trusts the two-legged human, who leads it, like a leading mare. If the horse accepts, respects and trusts its leader, then whatever may come in the future, the horse feels safe, secure and will therefore also take a new unknown situation with more calmness. The horse learns from its leader, and with these experiences the horse itself also becomes more and more relaxed. In this first lesson, the respect for the leader is further built up and consolidated. The horse is to be directed in the appropriate direction with the smallest of movements. The leader practically does not move his feet. The horse watches the leader in the center very closely and pays attention to the smallest movement. The leader decides when the horse should come to him.
Picking up, yes.
Lection 2. As we know, a horse will never pass the leading horse with its shoulder, unless it wants to take over the leadership of the herd itself. It is important that the trainer makes it understood to the horse that he is the leader. The horse must never pass the leader's shoulder with his shoulder. This is an exercise, which is especially important as exercise 1, it is the basis for the calmness training according to the leadership method. When walking backwards, it is not necessary to make any special movements or give any command. You simply walk backwards, and the horse should automatically walks backwards, because it has to stay behind the leader's shoulder. Lesson 3, the stick. This lesson with the stick has the same meaning as all the following lessons. There is only one difference. The stick is already known to the horse from lesson 1, all other objects, the horse sees here for the first time. The stick is basically the extended arm of the leader, to send the horse forward, or to stop, and to correct. Even if the horse has not necessarily had negative experiences with the stick, a certain pressure has been built up. This should be eliminated here in this lesson. So this lesson often lasts longer than any following lesson. Lesson 4, the flag. Usually a flag that waves will increase the blood pressure of the horse. This horse is seeing the flag for the first time today. So the leader walks calmly ahead, to let the horse know that there is no danger from the flag. After a few rounds, the flag is moved between the leader and the horse. Here the horse learns again that there is no danger from the flag. The flag does not come towards him, but moves away from him. A very important moment is after a few rounds. The horse must come into contact with the flag. Here it is important that this contact is made very quickly, and the horse is stroked with the flag. If the horse moves off, because you have moved the flag too carefully and too slowly, it is important that the flag and the horse absolutely come into contact. The horse knows the petting from the first step, and so the fear is immediately taken away, and calmness and composure return. The goal of each lesson is that the horse trusts its leader, and gains self-confidence. The horse will learn that the environment is not as dangerous as it sometimes looks.
Lesson 5. The plastic bag. Basically, a plastic bag is not a source of danger. But the sounds and weird flapping just look dangerous to some horses. Here we follow our method as well. After the flag, the plastic bag is no big problem, because it shows that the horse respects and trusts his leader.
Lesson 6. The fly. Some horses are particularly sensitive to movements from above. So birds, even a drone, from the neighbor, can trigger a flight action. The point of this exercise is to give the horse a sense of security against anything coming from above. Again, the leader goes first, and the horse has already understood that there is nothing to fear if the leader is there. Lesson 7. The Windsock Dragon. As you can see, the horse is not very impressed. Respect and trust to the leader are established. Such kind of small gimmicks cannot impress the horse in any way anymore. Lesson 8: The umbrella. An umbrella makes noise, casts shadows, but this is nothing for the horse, accompanied by his leader, to pay further attention to. Lesson 9: The rattle cans. Some horses are particularly impressionable and very sensitive to objects, which are lying on the ground, moving, making noises, or are just strange. The rattle cans showed the horse that the leader has everything under control here as well. The horse does not feel enthusiasm, but he knows it can trust its leader. The horse is unimpressed by what comes from above or below. It trusts the leader and has already built up a certain self-confidence in this work. Lesson 10: The plastic tarp. As you can see, the horse sees a plastic tarp for the first time today. However, his blood pressure doesn't rise much when looking at this tarp. More it is curiosity, what this may be now again. With the leader at his side, all these are no problems. Lesson 11: The blower. The blower is a special challenge. What a luck that the leader is there. As it looks, the leader does not seem to be very impressed. The horse is not that familiar with the blower. If the leader wasn't there, it probably would have already headed for Mexico. As you can see here, the horse is not tied or hold. It is basically free to move around. If it stops, it is rewarded with petting. If it makes a big movement, it is called to order with hay, and is only petted again when it stops. The horse learns that with you there is no reason to worry. For the horse, this is another lesson based on trust. Lesson 12: Air Dancer. We see here, at the end of these lessons, how much respect and trust are built up and strengthened in a horse towards the leader. In small steps, the leader has bonded the horse and made it understand that no matter what comes, it can trust the leader. The horse was not thrilled when it saw the two figures dancing in the wind. It was also not quite sure if it would ever want to go through there. Without its leader, it surely would have chosen a different course. After the first step and the leadership, the further training starts.